It says, and you find them sleeping, and say unto people, Simon, sleepest thou, but that not dost thou not watch 1 hour, watching and pray, at the enter into temptation. The spirit who is ready, but the flesh is weak. And he went again and prayed and spake the same words. And the disciples were to be looking after, or watching Jesus while he went and prayed. But they went prepared and they just all fell asleep. And Jesus tells them to pray and to be prepared, but they just go back to sleep again. And he goes to pray and he's sort of preparing himself through prayer, but they're not. And after this is when Judas comes to betray him, but because he's been praying, he's prepared for it. I forget to Daniel 6.
Can you speak up a bit, please, Reuben?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
And the up 6 and verse 2. And over these 3 presidents, of whom Daniel was first, and princes might give account unto them, and the king should have no damage. Then this Daniel was preferred above the presidents and princes, because an excellent spirit was in him, and the king thought to set him over the whole realm. Then the presidents and princes sought to find occasion against Daniel concerning the kingdom, but they could find none occasion, nor fault, for as much he was faithful. Neither was there any error or fault found in him. Then said these men, we find not any occasion against this Daniel, except we find it against him concerning the law of his God. He was in like a powerful position, because God had helped him get there. And when people were getting jealous of his success, but they couldn't find any faults in him because he had so much faith in God. And all that they sort of defined about him was that he had a lot of faith in God. And I said he had an excellent spirit. And that can be a bit like us with the Holy Spirit. It's sort of in the world when we have the Holy Spirit, it sort of makes us a bit like different from the rest of the people in the world. And like people can see that, yeah, we have something different about us, it's the Holy Spirit. We carry on verse 6. Then these presidents and princes assembled together to the king and said, both those unto him, King Darius live forever, and all the presidents of the kingdom, the governors and the princes and councillors and their captains have consulted together to establish a royal statute and make a firm decree that whoever shall ask a petition of any god or man for 30 days, say with these, O king, he shall be cast into the den of lions. Now, O king, establish the decree and sign the writing that it shall not be changed according to the law of Moses and the Persians, which altereth not. Wherefore King Darius signed the writing and the decree. So they were sort of jealous and wanted to kill him, by tricking the king into signing the thing. And sometimes when we have the Holy Spirit, it can help us just be like better and stuff. And sometimes people can be jealous of that, but we just have to keep doing what we're doing. We go in verse 10. It says, now when Daniel knew that the writing was signed, he went into his house, and his windows being open and chained towards Jerusalem, he kneeled and he prayed 3 times a day and prayed and gave thanks to the Lord his God, as he did aforetime. Then these men assembled and found Daniel praying and making supplication before his God. They came near and spake before the king concerning the king's decree, hast thou not signed quickly that every man that shall ask a petition of God or any man within 30 days from the year of the king shall be cast into the den of lions? The king answered and said, the thing is true according to the law of the Medes and Persians, which also is not. Then answered they and said, for the king that Daniel, which is the children of the captivity of Judah, thou hast not time, but making his petition 3 times a day. Then the king, when he heard these words, was sore displeased with himself, and set his heart on Daniel to deliver him. And he labored till the going down of the sun to deliver him. Then these men assembled unto the king, and said unto the king, No king, O now, is the law of Moses, the Medes and the Persians, that no decree or statute which the king established may be changed. Then the king commanded, and they brought Daniel and cast him into the den of lions. Now the king spake and said unto Daniel, thy God whose thou served continuously, he will deliver thee. And the stone was brought and laid upon the mouth of the den, and the king sealed it with his own signet and with the signet of his Lord, and the purpose that might not be changed according to Daniel. Then the king went to his palace, and passed the night fasting, neither were instrument of music brought for him, and his sleep went from him. Daniel, he knew what was going to happen to him, but he still did it, and he was just praying, because, he didn't let anything stop him praying, because he just thought it was the right thing to do. And he was just preparing himself sort of as well, because he knew that he was going to get thrown into the lion's den. And it can be a bit like that, we just have to always keep praying no matter what. Sort of like the 10 virgins, the ones that kept their lamp ready. It's like if we pray and read often, but then the ones who didn't have their lamps, the ones that just don't do it as often or when they need something. And carrying verse 19. Then the king arose very early in the morning, and went into haste upon the den of lions. And when he came unto the den, he cried with a lamentable voice unto Daniel. And the king spake and said unto Daniel, O Daniel, stern of the living God is thy God, who thou servest continually, able to deliver you from the lion. Then Daniel said unto the king, O king, live forever. My God hath sent his angel, and has shut the mouth of the lion's mouth, and they have not hurt me, for I have not sought him. And received instance he was found in me, and also before the king, that what have I done no hurt? Then the king exceedingly grateful him, and commanded that they should take Daniel out of the lions. And so Daniel was taken out of the den, and no manner of hurt was on him, because he believed in his God. And he should put faith in God and belief in God. And no matter of hurt was with him, because he believed in his God. And it was a faith and belief that got him through, because he was prepared and he was praying before it as well, so he was ready. Just do that. And then speak words in the prayer, just be honest, and pray for the best.